When I'm thinking about baby names, I've got this arbitrary system where any given name fits into a bucket. I guess that's not quite right because a name can fit into like 2 or 3 buckets, but there's usually one predominant one or a category. The category people in my audience tend to be most interested in are the names that I call cool girl names. And these aren't like girls' names that are cool, it's just the name of the category. And this category is kind of like the cool not trying name, like they're very effortless. They're polarizing. If everyone like universally loves the name, it's not a cool girl name. There has to be a little bit of controversy there. They tend to have the harder, more blunt sounds. They're not going to follow the naming conventions that make a name trendy, like the super soft sounds, very frilly, ending in an ES sound, lots of S's and L's and R's. They might have 1 or 2 of those elements. They're not going to have them all. Some recent additions to like the cool girl name list that I've had ongoing for a few years now are Petra, Odette, Delphine, Maris, Tamsin, Astrid, Avril, Sheridan, Karis, Arden, Inez, Esme, and Verity. These are joining names like Maud and Blair and Sloan and Blythe. Like that's the vibe. And I feel like it's kind of like if you get it, you get it. Whenever I share this type of name, people are like, those names aren't cool. I think they are, but like I said, they're polarizing, so there's gonna be a big group of people who don't think they are. And the way this categorization in my head works, like names can belong to more than one bucket. Like with the recent additions, like Sheridan and Esme aren't necessarily predominantly cool girl names. They're kind of like 40% there, whereas the rest of them I think are over 50%. And I can't remember, some of these I might have ended up sharing in my last cool girl name video, but if there's some overlap, I figure a lot of new people are seeing it too, so that's okay. I'd love to know what you think of this vibe of name, and if you get what I'm trying to say. I get so insecure trying to like explain the way my mind works because I feel like I don't do it justice, like what I'm thinking, or like how this is working in my head. I'm not saying names that aren't cool girl names aren't cool, they're just not cool girl names, and I know that's confusing. And I wish I could just like invite you all into my brain to understand what I'm trying to say. I hope everyone's having a great day. Sorry I talked so fast. It's been making bad decisions with my caffeine to food consumption this week, and next week I'm not doing that because this is not how I should be. Okay, I hope everyone's having a good day. Bye.